Alright, so continuing on with your 2020 Vienna walkthrough, we're starting in the inside now. So right here on the wall in the entrance, you got a remote control that controls lights, the awning, and just lights in general. So you got the light master right here. So all lights on or all lights off. As you see, it turns off all the lights inside the coach, turns them back all on. And these two right here are for the awning control, extending it or retracting it, and the other are just light switches. Underneath that is the inverter control. So it's just a push button. So this light will turn on, just indicating that it's inverting the 12-volt batteries into 110. So again, the only time you'll have that on is if you're not plugged in short power. You want to use a couple electrical outlets or the TV as well. Then coming right over here, this is where you start the generator. So this is the remote switch for it. So what you'll do, right now we have it running, but what you'll do is press this red button. Once that's in, this screen right here will light up. Then you'll hold down the start button, which will start up. Now you just want to make sure you have fuel inside your tank. Otherwise, if you're at a quarter or maybe less than in the tank, it won't start up at all. Then coming right down here, you got your leveling system. Now all that's automatic. All you have to do is just make sure the parking brake is engaged. Press this power, then click auto level, and it'll do its thing. Again, you want to do that before bringing the slide out. Otherwise, the weight of the slide when it's out takes it off its balance. Down here, you got your battery disconnect switch. So the only time you'll have that off is when you're storing it. Otherwise, if you're in it and you're using it constantly, you want to make sure that's on. That way the batteries are getting power to them. This over here is a step override switch. So you'll flip this switch when you're parked and you're camping. That way the steps stay out, so when you open the door, they're right there instead of waiting for that 1 second delay for them to come out. And next to that is the emergency start. So it's a two-person operation. So in case the chassis battery is dead, you'll have someone come over here, hold this button down, and have the other person going to the steering wheel, turning the key to ignition and starting the engine, just getting a boost from the house batteries in case the chassis battery is dead. Then up here, you got a battery monitor. So this will just tell you what this monitors your batteries, what voltage it's at. And right here, you got the wind guard disconnect. So that'll just turn off the satellite itself. Then coming right over here is another control panel which controls lights. It'll tell you what your tank levels are at for the fresh, gray, and black. Water pump switch, tank heaters. Also tells you what level your batteries are at. This is also where you control the slide room. So you click this icon right here, select what floor plan yours is. So that'll be this one right here, and a diesel generator. You can extend the awning or slide from right here. You can also control the AC or the furnace from here as well, and start the generator and the auto gen start. So if you want to turn on by itself at a certain voltage or time or temperature, you can set the settings right here, and it also controls the lights as well. So you got plenty of places to control the lights. And then coming over here, you got the refrigerator, which can run off of either shore power, propane, or your house batteries. Now what you'll do is click this button to power it on. So right now we're in auto mode. So what it's doing is, since we're not plugged in, it'll be running off of propane. So I recommend just leaving it in the auto position. So once you plug in, it'll run off the plug. Rather, when you take it off, it'll automatically switch over to either propane or the house batteries. Then right underneath you is where you'll mount the table legs. So the table legs are actually located in this compartment right here. Nice deep closet. And where the table is located is actually underneath the bed over here. So if you move this, that's where the table is. Fresh water tank as well. So it's located inside. That way it doesn't freeze when you're at freezing temperature. Right over here, got the bathroom. So right here's the sink and toilet and shower are right over here. And that basically concludes your 2020 Vienna walkthrough. Hope you liked it, and